Yo, what's happening, guys? Austin More Skills Gaming. Welcome back to my channel and welcome back to Story of Seasons: A Wonderful Life. So as you can see, I'm currently in chapter 2 right now, and it looks like Molly wants to tell me something. Oh, before I forget, handsome. Yeah, she calls me handsome now, which, you know, I'm not complaining about that. So she is going to feed the barn animals today. Don't you worry, I know how to handle them. Now that is pretty cool that your spouse will help around the farm. I like that. But yeah, anyway, we are in chapter 2, and I married Molly, and we now have a little Molly who runs around the house, and her name is Electra. I called her Electra because she's a little electric ball that runs around the farm. So right now I'm going to do my dailies. I'm going to let you know what we're going to talk about in this video. So we're going to talk about how to influence your kid, because that's very important in chapter 2. There's a lot of likes, abilities, career paths for your child. And I've been doing a lot of digging, and I think I know how to influence the kid pretty good. Look how much grass I planted the other day. I actually got the fertilizer maker back there. It's really awesome. I'm going to show you all about that later in the video. But, wow, yeah, it looks like my sheep are ready to be sheared. Oh, I forgot, Molly is going to feed the animals, so I guess I don't have to. I don't think she knows how to shear a sheep, though. So I am going to do that. And let's see what kind of wool we get. We got some regular wool, it looks like. Maybe quality. Oh, we got some gold wool. Oh, heck yeah, gold wool. I love it when I get gold wool. And I also, too, one of my sheep actually gave birth. And, it's funny, because, like, I called the baby sheep Lambo. Thought that was kind of a funny name. But I also have Bam Bam, Fluffy, Barbara, and, you know, Lambo, and Stormy, and Moo Moo. So I have 4 sheep now. And I wasn't really planning on having 4 sheep, but now I do. But I'm not complaining because, as you know, if you watch my other videos, or maybe you haven't, but you might already know this, sheep are very, very profitable in the game. Now let's go ahead and let the animals out. And would you look at that? We got a lot of happy animals in the field. Oh look, my tomatoes are ready to be harvested. That's awesome. But I upgraded my tools. So I'm now using the silver tools now, and I have the copper fishing rod. I think with the copper fishing rod, you can actually catch bigger fish, because I never used to catch huge fish until I got the copper fishing rod. And then once I got the copper fishing rod, it's like almost every fish that I caught was like a huge fish. I don't know, luck might have something to do with it as well. Who knows, really? So what's really cool about this fertilizer maker, if you put 1 item in there, it'll give you 5 fertilizer back. So I just put in, like, you know, 10 or 20 fodders. And it's gonna give me a bunch of fertilizer back. But yeah, like, all together, like, I'm just, like, loaded with fertilizer. I have 196 right now. Just like, loaded with it. I don't think my animals will ever go hungry. And that's just how I like it. Now, I am still learning about the fertilizer on the crops. Oh, another cool thing that I don't think I've mentioned in a video, if you hold the X button, you can actually spread it all at once. You can do the same thing with seeds as well, which is pretty cool. There we go, we fertilized everything. So one of the first things that you're gonna get in chapter 2 is a new friend. His name is Vinnie. Now Vinnie is like a talking plant that can make hybrid crops for you. I got Vinnie on the first day. I think it was like the first day in the evening of year 2. But at first he won't make crops for you. You have to like talk to him a bunch and like get your relationship up. But you can literally spam the talk button. You can talk to him like 10 times a day, or even more than that. And after like 1 or 2 days, he'll give you the option that says, I'd like to mix some crops. So if I put like a potato and a strawberry, it's gonna give me a hybrid crop. See, he's mixed that before. Those are poeberry seeds, or poeberry 2 seeds, or however you say that. But yeah, you can mix crops, you can mix flowers, you can mix seeds, all sorts of different combinations with Vinnie. But yeah, I recommend just kind of just experimenting with Vinnie and see what you come up with. Alright, so now I want to break down how to influence your kid. So there are 6 different categories in total. There are ranching, farming, athletics, music, art, and academics. Now, whoever you choose to marry will have somewhat of a boost with one of the stats. Like if you marry Muffy, for example, her child starts out with a boosted athletics, which can kind of work against you in a way, because I don't want my child to grow up to be an athlete. I'm going to try to boost up the music and the ranching, the farming. So I'm not too sure if I want my child to be a musician or a rancher, but it's probably going to be one of the two. Now, if I would have married Celia, for example, I would have had like a boosted either ranching or farming stat. Now, there are certain ways to influence your child. You can influence your child by taking your child to certain locations, by showing your child certain items, also by befriending certain villagers and talking to certain villagers while your child is near you. Like everything basically can kind of influence your child. What you do day to day will influence your child. So since I'm wanting my child to take more of an interest in the music, I'm going to take my child to the villa right now. I like to do this when Lumina is playing the piano, but it doesn't look like she's doing that right now. Certain toys can influence your child as well. Oh, Papa. Phew. Guess I can head home now. I guess he must have been babysitting, I don't know. But yeah, like I was saying, the toys can influence the child. I do think the ball can influence athletics, which is why I took it out of the toy box, because I don't want the athletics to be raised anymore. I think the drawing pad can raise the art level, and I think the blocks raise academics. I'm not too sure about the car though. I'm still testing the car. So something I discovered the other day, to raise the music up, you can actually take one of these records out. So we're going to take out Quiet Winter. And I don't really have anything I can show my child to raise the music other than the record. Now, where did my child run off to? There she is. Let's go ahead and show her the record. Papa, hi. Huh? And I would recommend befriending all the villagers, because they will give you items that you can show your child to raise the interest level in that particular career. But let's say that you want your child to have more interest in the academics. You'll need to show them items found in the dig site, the milker. You can take the child to the dig site or to Daryl's lab. And also having your child just watch you as you use the milker or as you use the processing shed. Now let's say I want my child to have more of an interest in art. What I would do, I would take my child to the villa, the Firework Twins house, and Gordy's workshop. I would also talk to Gordy while the child was with me. Now, basically, to raise the athletics level, you'll probably want to spend a lot of time at Solly's house, or even talk to Solly or Hugh while the child's around. Now, if you want your child to be more interested in farming, you're going to want to show them the sickle, the hoe, the watering can. Take your child to the fields or Vesta's fields, and have the child watch you as you work in your fields. Now for ranching, you're going to want to show them the clippers, the milker, bird food, fodder, fodder plus. Take the child around the barn or the coop, or have the child watch you ride the horse and care for your farm animals. It's also important to know that the toddler stage is the only stage where you can pick up your child. I swear my cow eats so much. Like all my cow does is eat. Like, why can't you be like my sheep? Like, I put this fodder plus in my sheep's bin like a couple days ago and it still hasn't ate it. I don't know if it just doesn't like the fodder plus or it just is so low maintenance that it doesn't eat. But yeah, another way to raise your child's music interest that I don't think I mentioned yet, besides, the record and taking it to the villa, you can also take it to Gustafa or Gustafa. I'm not too sure how you say his name. Is it Gustafa or Gustafa? You can take your child to his house and talk to him while he's there. Let's go ahead and go to sleep right now. Do you want up again? Oh, you're playing with blocks. I just interrupted your playtime, my bad. Let's give Molly a gift. I usually give Molly a gift like every night before I go to bed, but I forgot to. So let's give her one right now. But yeah, I can definitely start to see a little bit yellow around the music. So showing the record, definitely a great way to do that. But her athletics is so boosted. So this is going to be a little bit of a challenge to get the music higher than the athletics. Now in chapter 2, you'll have new NPCs that move in, and one of them is Garrett. And Garrett actually has a request where you can get an alarm clock. So I am going to go ahead and do that. He wants pickled vegetables. And I do think that requires a hybrid crop. All right, let's see how to make pickled vegetables. I think I do have a recipe for that I got from the sprites. Let's go to my kitchen over here. Make recipe. I think that would be in salads. Maybe. Pickled vegetables. Okay, so a carrot turn, sweet turn, tomato, water nib. Let's try to get that tomato. We'll do that tomato and a turnip. Hand over. Cross your fingers. Boom. Okay, we got it. All right, let's try to mix the carrot turn. Requires a carrot and a turnip. Cross your fingers. Oh, what? Maybe? Oh, I didn't get it. Oh, I guess we did. We got the carrot turn seeds. All right. And let's try to get the sweet turn. Oop, wrong potato. We need a sweet potato. Actually, we need turnip and sweet potato. Oh, that's just plain old turnip seeds. Dang. All right, let's change the order around. Sweet potato and turnip. Come on. There we go. I think. Aw, what? They're just plain old turnip seeds? Let's try it again. There we go, we got it. And all right. Doot. Want to race? I'll race you. Oh, she's winning. Not for long. Oh, she wants up. Toss you up in the air. Whee! Alright, I think we got some more tomatoes that are ready to be harvested. Oh, my watermelons might be ready too. Heck yeah. Sweet. Look at all these watermelons. Oh, we got tomato A. Now, I'm not too sure like how often you're supposed to fertilize your plants in order for them to increase the quality from B to A or to even S. That's something I'm still learning. All right, first things first, let's try to get that last hybrid we need. It is called a water nip, so I'm assuming probably watermelon and turnip. We're gonna try to do the B and turnip. Let's see. Just plain old turnip seeds, dang. Guess my luck's not so good. We'll do it one more time. Turnip and watermelon. There we go, we got it. Alright, so now what I'm going to do is I'm going to plant my hybrids in my good soil. I gotta say, this game really does get fun in chapter 2, because that's when you get the hybrids. That's when, you know, you get that's when you have a child. It really does pick up quite a bit in chapter 2. Bam, we have a whole row of hybrids right here. And let's go ahead and water them all. Boom. Would you look at that? Boom. Yeah. Oh, it's getting late. Time to go to bed, Electra. Okay. That's funny. Night, Papa. Ah, I love it. That's so funny. Well, guys, I hope you enjoyed this tutorial / let's play hybrid video. If you want to see more of my content, don't forget to hit that subscribe button, and I'll talk to you later.